Well, if we're not sticking to speeches, maybe I should make some comments about my husband and how wonderful he is. It is truly a privilege to stand before you. Everyone in this room shares some part in helping the continuity of Jewish life on campus. Mazel tov on reaching this moment. Before we move on to the Myer and Cohen Service Award, I'd like to share a thought with you about the divine providence of this celebration taking place on September 11th. September 11th presents many mixed emotions for all of us. For many, it is a day of mourning, the loss of loved ones. May their memories be for a blessing. We should never forget the atrocity that happened only 12 years ago. For Chabad House on campus, it was a day of being there for the campus community. I remember very clearly coming to Pitt with my husband, gathering students together in front of the William Pitt Union and comforting each other. We posted a sign that read, "Fight terrorism with activism." This led to the annual Mitzvah Marathon, which offers students a chance to do a good deed in memory of someone who perished, that we hold every September 11th, as we did earlier today, thanks to the efforts of Shoshana Hexter, our program director. On September 11th, as we gathered for the first time, there were two particular students who sat at the bench outside the William Pitt Union and just cried together. Their names were Matt Schuster and Elaine Poor. As some of you know, on that day, these two Chabad House students connected, and the rest is history. Today, Matt and Elaine Schuster are happily married. With their two beautiful children in Haifa, Israel. To imagine out of the horror of that day that something so precious as a new Jewish couple would emerge, leading to the next generation, this is why Chabad House is here. Myer and Cohen supported Chabad House on campus because they believed in the youth of today becoming the leaders of tomorrow. They knew that Chabad House on campus, I'm trying not to be emotional, could provide the vehicle and environment for Jewish continuity. They watched and quelled or marveled as Chabad House inspired a generation. The Myer and Cohen Service Award was established to recognize those people who helped realize the Cohen's dream for Chabad House. Tonight, we present this award to a beautiful young couple, Moshe and Esti Gelman. Moshe, or Max, as he was known back then, became active in Chabad House early in his Pitt career. And a good thing for Chabad House that he did. Fortunately for Chabad House, he was our very capable student president for multiple terms. Moshe knows a good thing when he sees it, and he devotes himself to whatever it is at the time. First Chabad House, then his wonderful wife, Esti, who naturally became part of the family. Their wedding was a true Chabad House simcha. Now the Gelmans have become an integral part of the Pittsburgh Jewish community. Esti is a program assistant at the Jewish Family and Services Career Development Center, and Moshe an entrepreneur as a Linux engineer in his own company, among his many other talents. I'm sure Myer and Ann are watching and marveling on high how Moshe and Esti have grown and blossomed. And all along the way, the Gelmans have shown what it means to give back to Chabad House. With their generosity, their thoughtfulness, and their continued participation in Chabad House's success. It's obvious that Moshe and Esti both still know a good thing when they see it. Thank you, Moshe and Esti, for being there for Chabad House now and forever, as you'll always be part of the Chabad House family. Mazel tov on reaching this honor tonight, and please come forward to accept your award.
Says Moshe and St. Myer and Cohen Service Award, Kabbat House on Campus, 25th.